When you're ready, everyone, thank you.
Sam, have you seen the edge that Steve often refers to in what you've done so far this week?
Yeah, because we haven't had too much training. There hasn't been so much what we call like on-field edge. And we've ripped into today, so I'm expecting a bit of that training this afternoon. But what I have noticed has been we've had a lot more like small little chats and get-togethers with different connections. Like loose forwards have sat down a couple of times to go over things that are important for us and how we fit into the game plan, etc. So I've seen and heard the other players are doing the same. So that's probably the difference.
Ryan the other day said about how games like that affect and create different reactions from an individual player. What was your individual reaction and how has it affected your thought process for this week? And that's obviously referring to the Wellington game.
Well, straight after it's just genuine disappointment, and then you let it settle for a while, and a couple of days, and because we had the week off, you go back and look at your game, and then the disappointment's even more real because you could see so much things you could have done better. So you look forward to the next game to hopefully try and put some of those things right, and then you certainly, I'm relishing the challenge of facing them over here. I just don't think it gets much tougher, you know, at altitude, their crowd, them in hot form, sort of us versus a few elements, and it sort of gets you going, it's going to be big.
Do you notice in your time that those are the sort of things that tighten the sprint?
I hope so. Yeah, traditionally we've come together pretty well for big challenges, but can't rest on what we've done for other games, that's for sure.
The fact that you've won year before and you've done so well, does that give you even more belief in the league?
Oh, personally not really. You know, those different years, different players, different teams. So we just have to make sure we prepare really well and turn up ready to work very hard and hurt and empty the tank, because she'll be big. Yeah.
How's things with you, big fella? Going well?
Yeah, pretty well. Thanks.
What have you made of all of this?
I guess it was my first loss in Wellington against him, so got to see what it was like in the sheds and stuff, and it was definitely disappointing. But we're looking forward to the game on Saturday.
You've been reasonably pleased with, you obviously spoke with in your first Scotch name, are you reasonably pleased with how you've adapted to international rugby?
Oh, well, I guess I treat every game the same, try to prepare well, and everyone here makes it a lot easier when you're stuck and you need some help. Everyone's real helpful, and yeah, that definitely helps.
How much confidence do you get out of the way you're scrummaging at the moment?
It's not so much me, it's this guy and Scott Barrett behind me, so all I do is just channel it, but they give me confidence to do my job good, do all right.
Cody Taylor said the other day, he said he can look at you on the field and he thinks, oh man, Carl's blowing, next minute there's a scrum and all of a sudden you perk up. Is that a fair assessment from your fellow front row mate?
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. The blowing part especially, yeah. But it comes to scrum, so I don't know, I just get hyped up, always love a good challenge, and these guys have been one of the biggest challenges, so definitely looking forward to it.
What is it about their challenge that might be different to some of the other sides you've faced this year?
They have a lot of passion, I guess. Argentina has a lot of passion too, but these guys are probably heavier, big boys as well, and but I like that. Challenge is always good.
How modest has he been as the bloke that sort of hangs on for the ride there?
Very modest. I know if put Carl's in front of me, you just fire him in, and then you can, when you're a flanker, you can feel how things are going by how much weight's coming through your shoulder, and if he's going for it, then I'm right up behind him, helping him. But if if it's defensively and he's just locking it down, it allows me to get off just that second quicker, which is nice too.
Carl, has it been nice because not only yourself, Shannon Brazil, Tim Perry, even the likes of Jack out in the backs, even though he probably doesn't hang with you guys too much, is it actually quite nice to have guys sort of coming in at a similar sort of time, experiencing the same things that you are inside this environment, which I suppose could be a smidge intimidating? So does it make it easier?
Yeah, it's nice to have like guys on the same, like being new and stuff. But everyone, even the guys over 100 caps, everyone treats everyone the same. It's no hierarchy. It's real. Yeah, it's real good. Just everyone together, really. Yeah. So whether you're 1 cap or 100, they treat you exactly the same. So it's always good.
Can I take you back a week? How buzzed were you for Angus?
Oh man, I was stoked there. Too happy, yes. He definitely deserved it. It's been a long call. In his own words, it's been a long time, so I was real happy for him.
You said you guys enjoy food. Did you have a celebratory steak or 4 after the game? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a couple with him after the game, and it's the only day I usually have dessert after the game, so it was, made it special. It was with for his first cap. So, yeah.
Carl, has the box scrum been the toughest you come up against since you played the game?
I would say they're definitely one of the toughest, just because I treat everyone as the best. When I come against them, they're the best. I don't ever underestimate anyone. I always just, they're the best, and I got something to prove. So I just, they're definitely good, and I definitely have something to prove. I always put them above me.
You're still young in the position. Is it something the technical aspect of the game, especially scrummaging? Is it you can obviously still get much better there? Do you feel that is you're learning and you're still going to be much stronger?
Well, I feel kind of old, but like people say I'm young, but I came into the game pretty late, I reckon, especially at Super Rugby level. But I guess going to France for that little stint I had earlier kind of helped, going against guys, at least 5+ years older than me, had a lot of experience to hand down to me, so it definitely helped me a lot. Yeah.
Carl, have you tapped into the guys, like Sam's talking about the small conversations? Was that part of it, about what to expect from a test in South Africa?
Yeah, just the front rows alone were expecting a huge challenge up front with the Thai 5 front rows, and we've worked around things that we could that could help us combat that, but just looking forward to the challenge.
Atmosphere-wise, did the guys also speak to you? What you can expect from that Loftus crowd and
definitely expecting a lot of emotion, passion from these guys, and that'll definitely make the challenge a lot harder coming here. So we embrace it. Look forward to it.
Sam, one of the criticisms of the South African loose trio is that they haven't got a ball fetcher. What do you make of that?
Well, I've got Malcolm Marks, and he seems to pinch a few, so it allows them.
But I mean, amongst the loosies.
I don't think. I think if you went back a few years, traditionally there was always one, but you'll see, like on average per game, there's not as many turnovers, jackal turnovers, as there used to be. A lot more turnovers are forced through line speed and putting skills under pressure. So if that's the way they want to balance their loose forward trio, then I've got to say it's been working for them.
Sam, if Francois Holloway does play, how much of a difference will it make to how they play?
Yeah, he's. I rate Francois Holloway pretty highly. He's a good, strong, all-round player. Doesn't really have any weaknesses in his game. He hunts hard for the ball as well. So whoever they put out there will be ready.
Sam, does it change the dynamic for Francois Holloway if he does play? Firstly, for him to play at 8th man, does it make any difference at all? But also, more particularly, I guess, for him to be coming compared to Wellington, where he came on, off the bench, if he starts.
what's the actual
Sorry,
question?
yeah, I messed it up. That doesn't change the dynamic. if Francois Lowe starts the game instead of coming off the bench at Wellington,
Will
and
it change the dynamic for us or for?
yeah, for you, yeah. For you personally.
No, not really, to be honest. Like I said, our job will be to clean rucks hard and fast, to just do our core roles as loose forwards, strong. I think South Africa have got that many players who are willing to put their hand up and carry the ball that it won't really affect that side of their game. If anything, like I alluded to earlier, it's just an extra threat to be aware of when it comes to getting over the ball.
So, just your thoughts on Siya Kolisi. You mentioned the at the breakdown, but he tends to counter ruck. That is his strong point. Just your thoughts on him as a player and Peter Steph du Toit and whoever plays number 8.
Oh, mate, like I said earlier, I rate I rate their loose forwards very highly. I think they're big, they're skilled athletes, very powerful guys, and that's probably why Sia is so good at that counter rucking, with his strength and how explosive he is, and like we've seen his ball carrying go to a new level this year with the captaincy as well. So yeah, they've got a good, strong young loose forward trio really.
Carl is somebody that's come into the game almost at a later stage and even is a bit of an unknown to South African fans. What's the thing about rugby that you like most?
Probably the brotherhood they have, friendships you make. It's pretty much for life, I reckon. Probably like 10 years down the line, 20 years, you still have a good chat with one of the boys talking about what's happened now, and yeah, I can appreciate what I see from all the old players and guys who are retired now, how they still have that connection.
Are you somebody that likes travelling a lot?
Yeah. Well, I enjoy it now. We get to lie down on the plane. The new economy is a bit hard.
On that note, we'll wrap it up. Thanks, everyone.
Perfect.